Welcome to the Concrete Lab, and I am Celik Ozyildirim, and I'm a research scientist working in the concrete area.
Hi, I'm Mike Burton. I manage the Concrete Lab.
We work with concrete materials, and then we develop new mixtures, and then we try to implement these mixtures in the field. So when you think about concrete, you have to think about two states. One is in the fresh concrete, and then the hardened concrete. The properties that you all are interested in are in the hardened concrete, like the strength, durability. Those kind of properties are very important to us. But to get them right, we have to do it right in the fresh state. And in the fresh state, one of the important things is the workability of this concrete. We have to be able to work with this material and shape it and put it in any form we like. This sample, if you look carefully, you will see that the strands were corroded. You can see the marks, corrosion marks here. Look at this concrete, how porous it is. This was not consolidated properly. Because of that, this strand was not protected and it was corroding. But then in a nearby area where it was well consolidated, in the same beam, we were not seeing any corrosion. So what do? We are trying to develop some mixtures that you do not need to consolidate. It consolidates on its own, and we call them self-consolidating concrete. These concretes flow like water, and the key thing with this concrete is to do it right. Because if you don't do right, then this concrete also has some problems, and one of them is segregation. You will have all the aggregates at the bottom, and you will have all the paste on top of this element. As you see here, it has these rods, and it simulates as if this concrete will be going through the reinforcement. We would try to observe the new developments and try to implement them in our state.
I think the work we do here in the Concrete Lab, like I said, we implement it in the field after we do the testing here in the lab. We also do field projects and put what we learn here in the lab into action. We get a much better product for the public. We get a longer lasting product for the public. And that's less repair time that the roads have to be down, less lane closures, things of that nature. That's how we keep Virginia moving.